I point at someone, it means that they're a snake. You're a snake. You see this on my finger? You're a snake.
Hey, yeah, I know they always talk about us. Haters out here really doing too much. Talk too much, online too much.
Hi guys, it's Danielle here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing an updated tattoo routine. Am I dumb? Okay, an updated tattoo explanation video, because I've gotten... Ow! That hurt, Wolfie! I've gotten a lot of tattoos since the last time I did this. I think the last time I did this was when I got my leg done, and that was like a while ago. It's been a while. As you can see, I have a lot of new ones. A lot. And then I have a back one now. I just have a lot. So we're gonna basically get into it. We're gonna start with my newest tattoos first. If you haven't seen my old videos, we'll go into the old ones. But the first one I'm gonna start with is the finger ones. This was my first ever tattoo. It's a little infinity sign. I actually kind of got this as just my first tattoo, you know? It's just like as infinity, first tattoo things. Anyways, these actually are pretty cool. This is actually my wedding hand, and that kind of goes into why I have the rose on my wedding hand. And I know you're probably like, why would you tattoo your wedding hand and not your hand that's not your wedding hand? But I actually feel like that is so cool. I don't know, I've always wanted to have like my wedding pictures with like tattoos, like showing off the ring and stuff. I don't know, that's just my preference, but everyone's different. Anyways, I kind of got these as like a cute little joke. My finger ones, you know, they're kind of not that crazy. This one, pretty simple, like God. So the broken heart actually symbolizes, you know, you're not always gonna have a broken heart. I actually got this when I was like kind of in a rough time, and I was like low-key broken hearted. And so I was like, you know what, I kind of want to get a broken heart little tat on my finger to remind me that, hey, I was brokenhearted that day I got it, but I'm not brokenhearted anymore. And it's just kind of like a reminder. So like if I'm ever brokenhearted again or like going through something, I just look at my finger and I'm like, you know what? Look how much I was brokenhearted that night. I'm not brokenhearted over that anymore. So it's just like a reminder. This one, I got this so if I point at someone, it means that they're a snake. You're a snake. You see this on my finger? You're a snake. If I flick them off, you're dead to me. F you, you're dead to me. Then the dagger is on the wedding finger because I think if you marry someone, that's like a very big thing. And so I kind of got it to like symbolize that like I will love you till death. Like the dagger is on the wedding finger, you know? And then these are actually just for design. These little leaves right here, I kind of did it just like incorporate. I just want to remind you guys that it is okay to have tattoos that are just for design. Not every tattoo does have to have a meaning. I think they should have a meaning, but not everybody has to have a meaning for their tattoos. And then we have the big rose, and the reason actually why I got this on this hand, you guys don't know the story of how Adinos, the god, he put flowers, which weren't called roses back then, in a pool of blood, and it stained them red. And that's kind of how red roses became a thing, and it's supposed to represent immortal love. And so I wanted to get it on this hand because this is the only hand that has a vein that goes to your heart. So I wanted to get something for immortal love because whoever I marry better be my person that I'm in love with for the rest of my life. And then this one is pretty self-explanatory. It just says life goes on. My favorite movie is Beauty and the Beast, so I got the rose too. I like that I have like two roses too. And it just says life goes on because I think that's such an important quote to live by. Whenever you're going through something, just remember life goes on. You're not always going to be in that situation forever. And then I have this half sleeve right here, which is just some flowers, some butterflies. And this one is mostly for design, but the butterflies do have a meaning. The butterflies are meant for change. Obviously, you know, a butterfly has to go through many changes. Butterflies have to go through a lot of changes. They start off as a little caterpillar, then they go into like, what is it called? A cocoon? A cocoon. And then they finally become this beautiful butterfly. They have to go through a lot to get to their final perfect life, and I feel like that's a very strong meaning. Butterflies have to go through change. You have to go to change to become the best version of yourself. Start off from the top. First of all, we have my evil eye tattoo. It has a snake around it, and it has the moon phase. The evil eye is to protect me. If you guys believe in the evil eye, you guys know what I mean by that. I used to wear a lot of evil eye jewelry, and when your evil eye bracelet or necklace breaks, that's even worse. So I wanted to get it tattooed on myself because no one's breaking this shit. You try to break my evil eye, it's not gonna happen. So for all of you snakes, that's for you. And the moon phase, I'm obsessed with the moon. Then we have this one that says, even the darkest night will end and the sun will shine. And that is also just a reminder, even the darkest night will end and the sun will shine. So even how bad the day will be, it's still gonna end and the light's gonna come in the morning. So that's just kind of a reminder. This one is with my ex. It says to the moon, his says forever. There's been a lot of questions about this tattoo, if I was gonna get it removed since we broke up. To that question, no, I would never get it removed. I posted like a TikTok about it being like, oh my god, I'm like dumb for getting it. Probably won't ever get a tattoo with someone I'm not married to because, you know, as you can see, we thought we were gonna be together forever and we're broken up now. want. So tattoos with boyfriends probably should get them when you're a little bit older, but I don't regret it. It's one of my favorite tattoos actually. I think it represents such a cool meaning. Me and this person went through so much together. We almost died together. He saved my life in so many different ways, and I will forever be thankful for him, and I have so much love for him, and I would never want to remove anything that has to do with him. A lot of my tattoos we actually got done together, which I thought was really cool. The kind of meaning behind it is I will always love you to the moon and back, and I will always love him to the moon and back. I will always be there for him when he needs me, and I just think that it's such a powerful thing that we had together, and I think there's no reason for me to remove it. I don't know what he plans to do with his, but as of me, I would never remove it. I want to always remember the love that we had together. I think our love together was very strong. It was very passionate. You know, it was like that first love. I will always remember him by that. I will always remember him for teaching me how to love, teaching me how to know I'm in love with someone, teaching me how to be in a real relationship, teaching me what it felt like to have a real best friend. Really all of that I give props to him for, and I would never want to remove anything that has to do with him, so I will be keeping this for the rest of my life. Now, even if my husband one day is like, hey, I want you to remove that, that's not for me, I'm gonna be like, no, like that was my first love. Like, he's always gonna have a piece of my heart. So then we have this one, which is a little good luck symbol. This is actually just a good luck symbol for good luck. And then we have self-love, because if you're not giving yourself love, what the hell are you doing? You know, self-love. Then, is this the wave? Can you see it? This is the wave. This is my first tattoo too. I got these both at the same time. And that one actually is a very cool meaning. I came up with this myself. I always say life is like an ocean, because when you think about it, if you think about the ocean, there's like things that can kill you in the ocean. There's also things that are like beautiful and that are like so nice in the ocean, like dolphins and stuff like that. So there's things that could kill you in the ocean. There's things that could literally make your life so much better and just happy and things like that. There's deep parts of the ocean, shallow parts of the ocean, parts in the ocean where it might be harder to swim because it's colder. You're like dying because you're so cold, or because it's too deep or the current is too much. Like when you think about all of that, the ocean is a very, very scary place. Kind of only like 5% of the ocean is discovered. We really don't know anything about the ocean. It's the same way as life. You don't know anything about your life. You don't know what's gonna happen. There's scary parts of your life, just like there's the ocean, and there's also beautiful parts of life, like the ocean. But at the end of the day, when you look at the ocean, you think it's probably the most beautiful thing in the world. So it's like life, and that's what I like. We have this one. Can you see it? Is it showing? So this one is actually angel wings. I used to not talk about it as much because no one really knew what it meant. But yes, I did have an abortion. I wanted to get a tattoo for it because the reasoning for what I did was not because I wanted to do that. I support it. I think it's your body, your choice, do whatever you want. But I kind of did it because I didn't want to bring someone into this world knowing that I'm not ready. And so I did what I had to do, and I wanted to be able to remember it the rest of my life. And you know, when I have kids, tell them the story, and it will probably help them and make them, you know, make better choices than me when they're a teenager. But that's just a little memorial for it. And then we have my back tattoo. So that's my back tattoo, and that one is just my astrology. There's really not a lot to it. I'm a Pisces. It just has my moon sign, my like Pisces sign, you know, astrology. And then I have my leg tats. These are pretty self-explanatory. It's a dream catcher, and then it says dreams are my escape. I think dreams in reality are everyone's escape. They're kind of the only part of your life where you're just laying down and you have no one else talking to you. You're just in your own world and you're experiencing exactly what your mind wants you to tell you. I just think they're like your escape. Dreams are like crazy, because most of the time when I have dreams, they end up coming true, or they're like a sign that something's about to happen. So I think you should really pay attention to your dreams, and I think dreams are just so important. And I have one more little Pisces sign right there. I'm a Pisces. That's all my tattoos. Before I end this video, I know a lot of people are like talking about how I'm getting too many tattoos for my age. Well, that's a good thing you don't like them, because they're not on your body, they're on mine. So I don't really give a fuck. My body, I can do whatever I want. I know a lot of people do regret their tattoos when I get older. I'm not gonna regret my tattoos. I put it on my body. I'm stuck with it now, and I'm not going through that pain to get it removed. So I'm stuck with these tattoos. If I think they look ugly in a couple years, I'll just get them redone and make them look better. So thanks for telling me you don't like them. I don't really give a fuck. Okay, bye. Have a good day.